Hi, in this video I will be talking about the model of the buyer behavior. So understanding your customer will help you to develop and distribute your product as well as getting the right price point and developing a successful promotional activities. So both businesses and consumers exhibit patterns of buying behavior. So the business model is less open to debate as your business customers will almost certainly have some formalized process of buying in place. So your task is to understand the process and match your marketing activities to the different stages of this process that I will be mentioning. This means that the customers will be receiving the right kind of contact at the right time. However, the model is really useful when it comes to understanding any purchase that requires some thought or deliberation, because buying a burger is just natural, but buying a product is different. So the buying process that starts with the need of recognition. So at this stage, the buyer recognizes that there's a problem, there's a need. I am hungry. We need a new bed. We have a headache. So your quick response, but a response to a marketing stimulus. So you pass through McDonald's and you see the food and the ice cream, and you immediately want to buy it. So a customer can obtain information from several sources. So one of these sources is personal sources, so like your family, your neighbors, your friends, and all others, colleagues in work. So another source is commercial sources, so advertisements, salespersons, retailers, dealers, packaging, point of sale displays. Another source is public source, so the newspaper, the radio, the television, consumer organizations, specialist magazines. And experimental sources are handling, examining, and using the product. So yourself is using the product and you experience the product. So the usefulness and influence of these sources of information will vary by the product and by the consumer. Research suggests that the customers value and respect personal sources more than commercial sources. The influencer of the world mouth, it has changed a little bit. The challenge of the marketing team is to identify which information sources are the most influential in their target markets. So the evaluation state, the customer must choose between the alternative brands, your product, and the services. And we have to low involvement purchases, such as buying a soda, a drink, choosing some breakfast, buying a cereal in the supermarket. They have very simple evaluation process in their mind. So consumer behavior is a study of when, why, and how, and where people do or do not buy a product. And it blends these elements from psychology, sociology, and social anthropology and economics. It attempts to understand the buyer's decision of making a process, both individual or in groups. So this study is characterized by of individual consumers, such as demographic and behavioral variates in attempts to understand people's wants. And it also tries to assess influence on the consumers from the groups, such as family, friends, reference groups, and societies in general. And last, consumer behavior study is based on consumers' buying behavior, with the consumer playing the third distinct role, that is the user, the payer, and the buyer. So research has shown that consumers' behavior is really difficult to predict. So even for them, it's difficult. So we are just in a learning process. Even the experts on this field have problems. Marketing provides a service in order to satisfy all the customers. So if you apply all of these strategies into your company and you really take in consideration the consumer behavior, you will have an extremely higher performance. So I really hope all of you learned something and took something from my video of the model of buying behavior. We are just here learning. I'm trying to explain some topics. I really hope you can all take these practices and put it in practice in your brand and tell me how it goes. So I hope you all have a good day and see you in my next video. Thank you.